Water by Noah. Where does water come from? Water is a limited and precious resource and the only substance in nature found as a liquid, solid, and gas. Most of the world's fresh water is frozen, and most of the world's water is too salty and cannot be drunk. Only 3% of the world's water is fresh, and less than 1% of that water is drinkable. Fresh water is found in rivers, lakes, aquifers, and plants. The sun's heat causes evaporation from streams, lakes, oceans, and rivers, and transpiration from plants. It then changes to a gas called water vapor, which forms clouds, and this is called condensation. The clouds get heavier and heavier as more water evaporates from bigger clouds, and when they get too heavy, it rains, hails, sleets, or snows. This is called precipitation. After the water has fallen, it collects in rivers, lakes, oceans, and aquifers. Some people's only water source are wells. This water is cleaned when it filters into the ground through sand and gravel. Pipes bring clean water to our houses, so we always have a constant water supply. This water is first cleaned and stored in a reservoir. How is water used? Water can be used in many different ways depending on where we are. When we are at home, our most important use of water is drinking. Did you know 80% of our body is water? We also use water for the plants in our gardens. Other uses of water are cooking our food, washing our supplies, brushing our teeth, and bathing or showering ourselves. We can also use water to transport goods or people along rivers. We are not the only ones who need water. Animals need water to survive. But we are not the only things which pollute water. Big industries pollute much more water than us. Some industries even have pipes secretly leading to rivers, and the polluted water flows back into them. Industries use water to run their productions. Industries are big factories which produce items we call products. Many industries use large amounts of water. A lot of other industries use more water than they need. Cement needs a lot of water too. So do sporting facilities, bottling plants, mines, and reservoirs. Now do you see it is important to use water wisely? How is water polluted? People pollute water for no reason. Why do you think they do that? What excuse could they possibly have? We pollute water by doing simple, everyday activities, like brushing your teeth, washing our dishes, and even bathing with soap and shampoo. This is what we call people polluting water. But we are not the only things which pollute water. Big industries pollute much more water than us. Some industries even have pipes secretly leading to rivers, and the polluted water flows back into them. People then filter this water, but some chemicals stay. We then drink that water, and it can give us diseases like cholera and giardia. Nature is a beautiful source people call harmless. But is that really true? Nature can pollute water in ways like us. Animal manure can cause fish to lose oxygen. Pesticides and fertilizers can cause very bad diseases for both humans and animals. Farmers spray their plants with pesticides and fertilizers, and those chemicals, which can both be sprayed directly into the river or flown into, can give fish diseases. When birds eat the fish, they get the disease too. We also eat fish, and it can give us bad diseases too. The water we use now is the same water dinosaurs used to drink. We don't have any more on our planet. If we pollute water, we might lose our water. Don't pollute water. How is water protected or conserved? Protecting water is one of the things we are struggling with. It is important but hard. There are many ways we can do this, like using advertisements to make people aware of how much water they use. We can also use or reuse water from nature, like rain. We can use it in many different ways, like for watering our plants. We don't only need to conserve and protect water at home, but also in nature. If we place more dustbins around lakes, rivers, and even oceans, people might put their rubbish in there. Governments are part of this. Governments should make strong and tough laws. You can even send the government letters to ask them to do this. And it is not someone else's job to make sure you protect or conserve water. It's your job. The end.